Hey Shadows, how's it going? Shadows Secure, welcome back to Minecraft on the Xbox 360. I am sick, I feel shit, I look shit, and I'm pissed off because I recorded around 40 minutes doing what you see here, and my capture settings reset, so the quality was shit, the post-processing wasn't done, so the entire video was a fucking shambles. So I'm gonna record again. Why? Because I don't want to put out something that's fucking that shit. It was fucking terrible. Pissed off now. I'm super fucking pissed off about that. But oh well, what we're going to do, what we did was we added the bottom to that, we added the bottom to that, and what we're trying to do now is we're trying to add the top to these, so that we get the next color by going like that, right? And then going like that, to do kind of three-dimensional, bit of a three-dimensional feel to it. So that's our next plan. So we're not going to fill them up yet, we're just trying to add the tops first so we can build all the block outlines and then fill all the blocks in. So now we're going to do it to this block. Originally I was going to stop at this block and then we're going to do it in the next episode, but my recording got fucked. So we're doing this again. So how your shit has been? Lucky you, man. Lucky you. Don't even ask how I'm feeling right now. Multiple things I am feeling right now. Take a guess on some of them. This week has not been good to me. I've gone from runny ass nose hay fever to crusty nose, sore throat, and sickness. I've fucked up multiple recordings on multiple different games. My computer has either become full with memory or quitted everything that I was using, because apparently my computer needs to update when I don't want it to update because the new update is apparently shit. My capture tends to crash here and there. For some reason my capture tends to reset, so I have to, don't realize it sometimes, but I have to re-equip all my settings. So if I don't see that, well then I'll make a video that's an only good quality and not insanely good with no post-processing to get the best out of the recording. Sometimes I've forgotten to push record on my capture, on my camera, and my voice. So this week's been shit to me. And what's even worse is that it's really hard to get work done when you're sick. I've got a lot of coursework to do, but I just don't have the energy to do some of it because of how sick I am. I need to film some video reference for some of mine, and I just can't because of how sick I am. And theoretically I just want to lie in bed and just sleep until the sickness is gone. But being an adult, you can't do that. Which fucking sucks. Makes me wish I was a kid again, so I could stay at home without a care in the world and rest up easy, lie in bed, play some Xbox, and rest so I can get rid of this cold. But no. So fuck spring. Oh yeah, also I say that I have a bit of internet, so I jump on Minecraft to record it, right? Because I record my videos in bulk. And I was like, oh, so there's a bit of an update for Minecraft. It's 570 megs, it's not too bad. It won't take too long. It took for fucking ages. That's how slow the internet is. It took for fucking ages. To the point where I ended up crashing out on my bed on the 10th of September and waking up this morning around 6 AM on the 11th of September to record this. And the update, all the update was just adding a new fucking map to that minigames battle thingy that I don't even use. So it was a complete waste of time. So that was good. So I said in the previous episode, well, the recording that you will never get, but these buildings, these towers are somewhat intended to be destroyed. Not 100% destroyed. I don't want people using TNT or anything extreme like that. I'm meaning that people can happily, like, try to dig their way to the top or whatever like that, or just dig right through to the other side, that kind of thing. I don't mind that kind of shit. But these towers are pretty much intended to be destroyed. I think the easiest one to destroy will be the wool one, as well as the glass one. Clay one will be average to destroy, and the hardest one will be the one that's made out of obsidian and gold. So these are somewhat intended to be destroyed, but just not like with TNT. I don't want them destroyed with TNT. I want them like destroyed by people. Like people can like dig through them and like, you know, go around, and you know, if they want to dig right through all towers so you can walk between each tower, they can, you know, dig through that way. You could dig up blocks, you know. It'd be kind of cool to do that shit. That's what I want to intend for anyway. It'd be cool to see someone dig through the glass one and then chuck like torches in certain spots within the glass one. And I wonder if you'll see the glow from the outside. Probably not as clear as you would in the standard texture pack, because the standard texture pack's glass isn't bordered like this one. Like this has got white borders or silver borders. The other one's just like solid glass blocks. Remember back in the day when I was building the Master Chief helmet, or even the energy sword? Early Minecraft days. Well, if anything, I feel a little bit more awake than I did in the previous recording that I tried to record. I was falling asleep. I was like doing my work, and then next thing you know, I ended up like way off to the side, not knowing how I got there. Now I'm somewhat awake because, you know, I'm somewhat pissed off because my recording wasn't proper. I'm so glad someone had the dimensions on Reddit. It's one of the first times I've actually used Reddit for information. I don't really go on Reddit. Never really heard of Reddit till like a few years ago. I feel like shit. My nose is being a bitch. My throat is fucking sore. My lips are dry, and so is the soles on my mouth. My nose is crusty and sore. I wish I could just lie in bed and snore. I don't actually snore. I wish I could fall asleep for days and get rid of the sickness, please. If you want to rhyme, you got to enunciate. Enunciate. Psh. Last row. Out onto the glass. These are jumpable as well. You could jump across these if you got on the top. Actually, no, you probably couldn't, unless you actually dug holes through each of them. I'm getting hungry. But I kind of just want to go to bed anyway. I don't know if I actually want to eat something and then, because, yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know if I should get up, shower and eat, just crawl back into bed and just fucking die quietly. Ugh. I got a lot of coursework to do. That's the unfortunate thing about being sick. You know, you can't get barely any shit done. It was even worse the other day when my nose was just dripping. I didn't even get to do any work then because my nose started like dripping. I didn't get on my tablet, but it started dripping so much that it was going to drip all over my tablet. And I constantly had to get up, and it was just annoying to constantly having to get up and stop my nose from running. Just, yeah, being sick sucks. So, time's certainly going a lot slower now. Probably sound like shit. I'm like looking, feeling, and talking like shit. Yeah, I'm definitely hungry. I'm going to be eating after this, then probably sleeping. Hey, this looks like clear glass, doesn't even look like black. Here we go. Let's make a quick save. Alright, let's move on to the next layer. So what we need to do is we need to grab white. Some of you will understand what I'm doing, some of you won't. There's one thing I am unsure of though, is that for the bottom to cover in front of the white, did they use black or did they use yellow? I think they used yellow. We'll go for yellow. Yeah, let's go yellow. So now we need to so what I was actually meant to do was have this layer be the the yellow so you don't actually see the white outside from a distance. So the white's meant to go one in, but it's still meant to be there. So let's fill these in. Look at the bat signal in the distance. Beautiful. Yeah, people who have watched the 200's Mega Tower episodes will understand what I'm doing. Probably won't understand the exact method of how I'm doing it. Probably is an easier way, but they do know what I'm going for anyway. I'll show you what I mean on this one, and then we'll do it to the other ones. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. For the people who are confused. Boom. So I filled that in, right? Now my mistake is that this is all meant to be yellow. This outline. Then we need to build another one on top. Oh shit. With one layer of white, which is the cobblestone for this one. And then the rest is gold. And this is where the bottom of the block starts. And then you go. So it's aligned with the obsidian. So, do you see what I mean? Yeah, you see what I mean. It's the morning here, so it's so dark. My face cam. Well, it probably won't be for you, but it's now 7:10. Alright, so yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do that to all the other ones, and you build up the block, and we'll outline it out, and then we'll work on the next and the next and the next, and we'll keep going up until we got 4 of these. So that's pretty much what I need to do to all of them. Yeah, so it may not look like anything now, but it will look really cool once it's filled in. So I'm gonna go. So please leave a like if you share this video, subscribe more, and have me a lot. See you with the next episode of whatever I make. Stay awesome, and I love you. And bye. Off. Back off. Fucking course. Fall off, please. Please, fall off. Fall off. Thank you.